I just want to give a big thanks to EA for giving me this opportunity to show you guys Breaking Point 2 on F1 23. I got a preview of F1 23, and today we're going to play some Breaking Point. We're going to do Chapter 1 in this episode, and then in Chapter 2, the next one, Chapter 3 in the next one. There's only going to be 3 chapters. I only could show you guys 3 chapters, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the preview of F1 23. And yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to create a new one. You guys already seen I created a couple already. We're going to do normal or casual. So like that, we're going to turn off steering assist. We're going to turn that off. And then we're just going to get it started.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Ackerman. How is that relationship coming along?
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. You're being watched.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Thinks you're getting too old.
You want respect, you give respect. That's how it works.
How about you give me a little respect?
How about you earn it first? I'm done.
You what?
I'm retiring.
Why didn't it work out between you two?
He's on more money than me.
What? He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I? And you thought I was past my best?
So none of this is true?
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all. I want us to push for 4th. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really upset AlphaTauri here. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. Down the inside he goes, and they've hit each other. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks to be continuing and...
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty.
Go to third, Aiden. What about Casper?
We let Aiden pass.
Let Aiden pass.
We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
Alright guys, so that was a little backstory or what happened in the last Breaking Point. If you guys haven't seen it or anything like that, that's kind of a little flashback, pretty much. But now we're going to start on Breaking Point 2. Several races into the 2022 season, Miami Grand Prix. Let's get it started.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the F1 grid?
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
If only.
When did you first get a sense of what was in store for Connor Sport?
2022 season, straight out of the box. The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car had problems.
We're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Absolutely, Crofty. Some fantastic driving here today, especially, I have to say, from Aiden Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen the Connor Sport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a team, Connor Sport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
Alright guys, we're finally jumping into the car here. Now I have played this game a little bit, so I got used to the car already. And I can tell you, it is a little bit different than F1 2022. It is actually different this year than last year. They gave the controller users a little bit more of a redefine when it comes down to the controller. Actually, the input and the steering and all that stuff. You get a little more fine control with the controller now than ever before, which is just awesome. Went off a little track a little bit there. That's all right. And one with the one time with this year is the cars. When you're going into, when you're coming out of a corner and you're stepping on the gas to come out of the corner, your back tires do spin up pretty damn quick, actually. It happens pretty much every single time. So you gotta let on the gas a little bit, just a little bit, and then you could really kick it into full gear once you get up to speed and everything like that. So the one thing I can't change is anything with the AI or anything like that. That's the one thing I can't change. Or there's a lot of stuff in this game that I can't change because obviously it's a work in progress. As you guys can see there, the watermark hopping around on the screen there with my Steam name and everything. So yeah, so this game is a work in progress. There is some bugs. There is some stuff that isn't quite right with the game. Obviously, it is a work in progress. The game hasn't been fully released, everything like that. So I just got to mention that this is working in progress. So some stuff may work, some stuff may not work. You guys might see some visual glitches, some screen tearing or frame drops or anything like that. It has nothing to do with my computer. It has to do with the game. Obviously, this is a work in progress game. Some of the cars too, you guys might see some of the logos or anything like that. They will change overall when the game does fully come out. Oh, we got off to that corner really nicely. Behind Bottas, next to Lando Norris, we're going to pass Bottas here to claim 9th place. And we got Hamilton in front of us. You got to slow down for the corner. Nice turn in, light on the gas, and then we could really press it in. You do lose control of the car actually quite often if you're not too careful. You actually do lose control of the car. So, and we're coming up to a couple of laps here. We got Gasly in front of us, so hopefully we could pass him when we get to the DRS zone, or we might be able to pass him before that. Don't want to run into him. Little bumpage, little bumper cars. We get the fastest lap apparently, which is actually pretty cool. So we're gonna pass Gasly here. Hopefully, he did just come out of the pits, so his tires are pretty fresh. But he also has DRS. But we're gonna cut inside here. Oh, he's gonna leave us enough room. He left us enough room. Oh, almost lost it there. Go around just like him. Leave him enough space, and then just pinch him off in the corner there. Get around the corner here. We got Hamilton in front of us. Pretty sure we'll get DRS. We might get DRS. We might be able to pass Hamilton here in the 9th lap, or before the 9th lap here. Alright, coming up on Hamilton here. Stay right behind him, and then cut across. He went more for the defensive move, which is completely fine. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, let's see what we do here. Come on. Now, who we got in front of us? Perez. We got Checo in front of us, so let's see if we can pass him. He is in the Red Bull. Red Bull is absolutely insane this year in real life. The car is absolutely insane. The straight line speed of it is just unbelievable. Almost went off track. Well, we did kind of go off track there. That's okay. We get past Checo here. Now, obviously, this is a work in progress, so any of the AIs or any of the AI, it is. Ooh, controller might be a little bit sensitive. I am playing on PC. That's the only way I could play it. and actually show you guys this game was on PC. So the controller input might be a little bit more sensitive than, let's say, Xbox or PlayStation or something like that. But we have to wait and see until the game comes out. Hopefully I'll get an opportunity to actually play the preview on the console also. Hopefully if they do bring out one, hopefully we could try. Hopefully I could try it out for console and try to compare it between the two. But since this is a preview, I would not like to actually just compare them to because like it's unfair, because the console version might be built further into the game, than this version of the game, so it's kind of unfair to compare the two. And obviously, playing on PC and playing on console is completely different from each other. So, but anyways, we're coming up to Russell here. Past Russell, maybe get to the podium place here. 10th lap, 4 more laps to go. Gave him a little bump. We ran over to that corner a little bit too much. So don't judge too much on my my driving here. I'm not too good. I just play this for fun. I don't really got a real like simulator setup either. I wish I had like a wheel and pedals, but I currently don't. I wish I did. I actually want to get like a full like sim setup too, like a full sim setup, so I can play like sim racing and jump into those events and try to get into sim racing, something like that. So I would actually like that, going into like sim racing. I would actually really enjoy that.
I'm losing power. Why am I losing power? Copy that. We see it. We're looking into it. Okay, I'm afraid you're going to have to retire the car, please, Aiden. Retire the car. You're joking! I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please. Pull over now. This is getting ridiculous.
And that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go, and he's out of the Miami Grand Prix.
With every race, the car looks like a constant problem for Connor Sport. It must be devastating for the drivers.
Confirmation as the car comes to a halt. The Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson won't be seeing the checkered flag today, but it looks like his teammate will. Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where he might just be able to secure some points for Connor Sport.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid.
Good job you got me.
All right, Devon, don't push it too hard. We cannot risk losing both cars here.
It's in the bag, mate.
All okay, Aiden?
Yeah, how's Devon doing?
Yeah, he's doing all right, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team.
Good for him.
If it's not one thing, then it's another. Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything we can. I know the car is not perfect, but...
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock, knock. Sounds like there's a right show going on in here. What am I missing?
Not now, Devon.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Again? I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. Smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate. You can look at my setup data any time you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before. It's not a setup issue. The problem is...
Jackson. That was the problem with the 2022 season. Ask anyone. I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But guess they couldn't reach an agreement, so we both signed for Connor Sport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
That's no secret. Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the first chapter in Breaking Point 2. If you guys did, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. My name is Justin or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again to EA for giving me the opportunity to show you guys Breaking Point 2 early.
Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop, too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition. Yeah, don't give me facts, not